Hello, ladies and gentlemen, this is Vaughn Ryder, and welcome back to another episode of Well Done, my Let's Play on the VintageBeef Fan Server. I've been so busy. I know I always say that, but every day I've just been so busy. I've been online today for so long, and yesterday I was online forever too. So the first thing I want to show you is I redesigned my stairwell. I actually had somebody named, I think, Groundhog, I think I mentioned this, rebuild the back of this and showed me some cool designs, but check out what I've done. Bum-ba-da-dum. I'm not 100% sure about this part right here, but I like the way that it kind of wraps around. Instead I had kind of like, before I had just like a straight stairs and then a straight stairs, and I fixed it so that it's more spiral, and I like that. Voratho came over, he's a guy on the server, and he helped me kind of redesign it. I think he was the one that suggested I should switch to half slabs, and I like that a lot. I'm not 100% certain of the design. This cobble here is to mimic this design, which I've got going throughout the whole castle, but I don't know how it looks on the stairs. So let me know what you guys think about that. Part of me likes it because it breaks it up a little bit. It's not so samey, but part of me kind of thinks it looks out of place and weird. So I'm not quite sure. But I do like the actual design of the curve. I tried putting iron bars all the way around here, and it just, they don't look right. It either looked like a cage or it looked goofy because they don't connect properly. So I think it's just going to go without. I might try fences, but I think if I try fence posts, I'll have to change all of these iron bars to fences as well. And I kind of like the iron look. But I might try it, you know, just to see what's different. You may notice I added this design. I don't know if it's staying, but I like it for now. I will probably fill in all of this dirt with some sort of ground as well, some sort of floor pattern, and obviously I need to fill in these as well. I haven't decided yet because I can't replicate this pattern here because the dimensions are different. So I'm going to come up with something probably similar to this, but I don't know. I haven't done it yet, but it's in the process. And then I think I'm still going to put a pool in, but I think the pool is going to go back here. Partially because it would look goofy to have the stairs going down to the pool where it's not, like, the stairs are leading to this point, and so having the pool here would be weird. And also because, as I mentioned in the last episode, there's a room directly underneath here, so it's not here. So this area, I can go as deep as I want, and that is nice and wonderful. And you may be noticing, as I swing my camera back and forth, there's a strange structure over there. I meant to have a different video today. Today, I meant to have a video of me and Caleb, who is a guy on the server, and possibly another guy named Double something. We were going to go to Olmoc's village, which is about 2,000 blocks from here. We were going to go over there, and we were going to build a track, a railroad track, and grab some villagers and bring them back over here. And Caleb and I got on Skype, and we had about 5 minutes worth of conversation, and then his internet died. So, I have to say hi to Havoc. I've started calling him Havoc because of a typo. So yeah, Caleb didn't get to help me with the village gathering program, but what do you see over there? But villagers! Oh yeah! Oh yeah! I got them by myself. I got 2 of them. I took them from Olmoc's village. I built an insane rail track all the way here. Put them in here. I threw a bunch of doors on a building, and they had 2 babies. And the babies have grown up. So now I've got 4. So now I can bring them over to my island village, which I'm going to show you shortly. But I wanted to show you guys this. Right now they're just kind of staying here as to keep them safe and to get like the major leg of the trip out of the way. So I'm very, very, very glad that that is over with. I honestly did not think I was ever going to get some villagers over here because I couldn't find a village. But Caleb donated a huge amount of rails to the process, to the program, to the Get Vaughn Some Villagers program. And then I made a bunch more too. And it happened. Whoa. Yeah, I think he gave me like all of these, and I ended up making, I think, 6 stacks 6 stacks of these are not mine. But what I want to do now is I'm gonna take you guys over to the village. So I've been over there. This is the same place that I built a long time ago when 1.3 first came out. I built a little house over there. I was hoping that the terrain was emerald ore terrain. It's an extreme hills biome, and I was really hoping that there was emeralds. It was new generated chunks, and it's not. I don't think it is. But I built a little house over there, and it gave me the idea. So it's very easy to get to, and it's over an ocean, but it won't be that difficult, I don't think, to build a rail over there. I just need to, get from there to this point over here. You can see that land generating out there. That is where it is, and it's just on the other side of that. So I'm going to show you guys, and I will bring you, well, alright, while we're doing this, I'm going to tell Hackenberga I am recording an episode. Alright, so this is the little jungle, in case you guys didn't see it, or are new, whatever. You can go that way and get there as well, but it's easier to go around this way. It looks better. Hack was very nice. He came over earlier today as well to help me build on my little village. So, it looks best if you come from this direction, and my base looks awesome when you drive this way. If I do say so myself. Drive, boat, when you boat this way. But this is the direction that you kind of want to approach it from. It just looks better from this approach. It's actually not an island, as Baker came over earlier today too, and she was like exploring, and she was like, it connects, and I was like, yeah, the secret's out. It's not actually an island. So, you can see how nice it's starting to look. There's houses. That nice big one is the one that Hackenberga made. I've created all of the rest of them, but I've invited other people to come over and help make stuff. Caleb, Baker, anybody who sees this video and wants to come over. I'm kind of going with the theme of like those kind of colors and that kind of style, but other than that, I am open to like different ideas. I really like the house that Hackenberga made. I think it looks really cool, and I will show it to you. But this is the basic idea. So I've got like different styles and shapes, but ideas. So this one's got like a little balcony, overlooks the ocean, and I'll probably put a couple more houses similar to this, overlooking this bay. Very simple, and none of them have any furniture in them yet, and I don't know that they will, but it gets the job across. This is my house, basically, where I was staying, and this is the mine shaft that goes down where I was hoping to get some emeralds. And I like it because I put a lot of effort into cleaning up the sides, and then I stopped because I decided that it probably is not actually new chunks, so I decided to not finish putting all the wood in here. And I will probably, just to avoid having like major villager issues, I will probably close it off because I don't want villagers to wander down there. And although this is my house, I'm sure that they will use it once I get them over here. But just show you some of the other little houses that I've got going on in here. That tree is never going to grow, so let's move it. This one has 2 rooms, nice. They're all very basic houses, you know. And I've kind of been making it so that they merge into the landscape in some places. Like this one doesn't have a window back here, because it just backs right up into this hill. And I just kind of like how that looks. I don't know why, I just do. This one I just looked in. There's one up here that I just built, and it's got a chicken pen. I kind of wanted to have some farms and things going, so, see? Chickens. Little step down. Go in here. You know, basic stuff. And of course the villagers don't open fences, so they should be safe. Another little tiny house. I'm probably going to have a bunch of little houses like this, just so that I have lots of breeding spaces. But I would like to have some nicer, bigger houses. So I really like the one that Hackenberga made, because this is a design that I would have never come up with myself, but it looks really cool. And it goes with the theme, you know, of the colors that I wanted. So he hasn't put anything in it, but he's got a nice floor pattern, really cool ceiling, and I like these guys. So it's just a really cool looking design, and it really makes me want to have other people come over and design like their own little... Oops, I'll be right back. And we're back. Sorry about that. It really makes me want to have people come over here and design their own little houses, because I think it'll really add like some flair and flavor and differences to the whole village, and I really look forward to seeing that kind of difference, because, I don't know, it adds a certain something else. So, my other plans that I want to do, I'm sure that you guys are familiar with Vintage Beef, and of course this is the VintageBeef Fan Server, and he has been working for a long time on a really cool build, his Jungle Island, and that has slightly inspired some of the designs and ideas, and he's got a lighthouse on his, so I think I'm going to put a lighthouse on that point right there. I think that'll look pretty cool, and that'll further make it look really neat when you come in here. And I just like this whole bay area, so I think I may end up putting some houses along here. I would love to fill the whole island up, but I think that that's just too big. It's a really, I mean, it's not even an island, like I said, but it's, even the parts where it looks like it's an island are really big. Like, I can put houses over here, and I may still put houses, and if somebody wants to come over and put a house in here, they're certainly welcome to. But I don't think that the villagers are going to use them. I think that this general area is probably as much space as they're going to use. Maybe some of the houses if I put them over here. But I've got a lot of ideas and thoughts, so I'm excited about that. I've spent a long time and a lot of torches lighting stuff up, and things are still not completely lit up. You can see patches here and there, and now that it's night, you can really see what still needs a torch. But I've been having a lot of fun. Of course, the base still has a lot of work left to be done on it, but it's nice to break it up and do different things. I've also got, one of the things that I had a problem with when I was living over here mining in this house was I was running out of food. So this little house has got a wheat farm back here. It's a very small wheat farm, and wheat farms take a while to grow. I mean, I was bone mealing it to get food and bread, and I just don't like eating bread. So I saw some cows wandering around out there, and I built this house. And all of these spruce trees, I don't know if they're going to stay, but there's a lot of dark wood, and I don't have a lot of dark wood, so I planted a bunch of these so that I could harvest them. So that's what that is. So this little house, just a basic little house. It's actually kind of tall for a house. And it's got another room here, and if you go through here, oh, da-da-da, oops, okay, oh, cows! So this is not really like a cow farm, it's more like a pasture. I wonder if that's one of my cows. So I've got a couple cows in here. Yeah, I guess they could swim away over there. I didn't fence it off. Maybe I should, because I don't want my cows to escape. Oh, baby cow. Baby cow, come back. Baby silly baby cow. Yeah, so clearly that baby cow, what can we do? Like that, maybe. Yeah, I like the idea that the water will prevent them from leaving. I know that cows obviously can swim and escape, but I don't think on average that they will go away. And even if they do, I think they'll just swim a little bit. So none of this has any fences, and then it connects over here. So it's just like a little corner of land. We'll do another one there and see if that helps. Hey, we could put a torch on it. That looks nice. And it's kind of weird because cows, when you think about cows at pasture, you usually think of them like in like flatland, but some cows use... Do I have any wheat on me? I have one piece of wheat. Let's get a piece of wheat so we can have some more cows breeding. I started with 2 cows, and you know, it takes forever to get a herd, and I don't know that I'm going to use them as a main source of food. Just like that chicken farm is so small, I don't know that it's going to be a source of food. Some of it is just for looks, but they're there if you need them. And I mean, I'm down to 5 beef in my inventory right now, so it's entirely possible that I could. And if I do end up eating them, I definitely want to make sure that I've got some... We'll take 4. And I do have some steak here, so that's good. And I've got some supplies here that I've brought over from the house, because I was running out of wood and everything. And I've got a lot more wood at the house than I did. Oh, and I didn't have any birch tree saplings, so let's plant some of those. But yeah, you can see that I've been busy, and I cannot tell you how long it took me to get those villagers. I mean, honestly, it took me less time than I thought it did, thought it would. I really thought that it was going to take me a long time and like 2 or 3 people helping me, because That is part of the reason why I was waiting for Caleb and Double to help me, because... Is that a skelly? That is a skelly. So yeah, even though I've lit up a lot, there's still lots of places where they can spawn. And because there's so much lit up, they will spawn anywhere that they can. That's part of the problem with this, is that as soon as they find a spot that's low enough, they be spawning, they be spawning, they be spawning. Alright, so we're gonna breed a little cowage. A little cow. A little cow. A little breed, a little cow. Yes. That is a torch. Whatever. Yum, 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 yum. Cow. That is a baby. You cannot breed with that baby. Where did the other cows go? There was like a bunch just a second ago. Oh, there they are. Boop. And you, is there one more? Or is there just 3 adults? There may only be 3 adults right now. Okay. Well, I guess we could breed these 2 since that one seems to... I guess this one... Well, I can see myself getting annoyed with some of this. I like the idea of like keeping the terrain relatively similar to how it was. Oh, this shovel is like massive destruction shovel. Yeah, I kind of like the idea of not like terraforming too much, but in some cases it's just inconvenient. So I like them being on a mountain, but it needs to be a bit different. And isn't it funny, like this is one of the best views of the frickin' land. If you want an ocean view, build a house right here. You've got an amazing view, and it's given to cows. So I don't know. I mean, maybe what I should do is fence this off and put the cows like right there, and then put a house here. That might be a better use of land. And then I could even put another house there, and then you won't have this weird fence. I don't know. This is also leads into a cave. This right here. I've got it blocked off somewhat. I blocked it off here, but I think it does go back. Yeah. And I've explored both of these caves, and they both dead end pretty early on. They don't go very deep. So I'm not too worried about mobs or villagers getting lost, but at the same time, I might just seal it off because, I don't know, I really don't need to deal with villagers disappearing. What I would probably do is just build a wall right here, and then they could still get down here, but they wouldn't be able to go deep in there. So that's an idea. I've got lots of potential. I might build a dock here, because this is where I would like the boats to dock. When Baker and I were here, we had both of our boats here, and I thought it was kind of cute. So I think maybe turning this into like some sort of wharf or pier or, I don't know, boat harbor dock thing could be fun. I would definitely like to put... Yeah, I think I'll put some houses over there. I'm going to put some more houses here. Probably larger than this one because this one's so small, but it's got such a nice view. I like the concept of this house with the little... Man, I keep putting torches down. Little balcony. So I would like to have like maybe 2 more that way. Maybe 1 there. I like the face of this cliff face, so I don't want to screw it up too much. And then put some stuff there with the lighthouse there. I think it'll look good. So I'm kind of getting excited about this. So it's just like a nice, different little project to work on. And kind of part of my idea is to not fence it off. Like on Beef's village, he's got fenced walkways all through it, and it looks really cool, and it really works with his jungle thing, his jungle village. But I would rather not have all those fences. Not because I don't want to make fences, just because I don't like the way that it would look. Having fence, like a big fence everywhere. Chickens, eggs. So I think what I might try to do is just light everything up. And then if it's all lit up, other than, you know, of course, the occasional zombie siege that you get, I don't think that the villagers will die. I mean, if everything's lit up, there won't be a whole lot of, like, spawning mobs, like, randomly. And that's kind of, like, my hope, is that they might wander off, but hopefully, like, they'll just stay close to their houses at night. I really don't know that much about... it looks dangerous, and there's already a chicken down here. What is going on here? Oh, man. There's one of these under one of these houses, too. I wonder why they just all spawned here. It's kind of strange. Just random little underground pools. Okay, I'm gonna kill this chicken. Sorry. avert your eyes if you're not into that sort of thing. And I'm going to seal this off because what I really don't want is villagers getting down here. I mean, the thing I guess that I should do is just test how it works. I might even just bring 2 of those villagers, because now I've got 4 villagers. I might just bring 2 of them over. That way, if something ever happens to them, I will still have 2 more that I could bring over to fill this place up with. If that makes sense. I don't know. I'm kind of worried about losing them. I don't want to lose them. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna build a couple more houses, and then bring over 2 of the villagers and put in probably a breeding room, like one of those massive amounts of door rooms, and get the population booming. Then take that out, and once I've got like a steady population of like 20 villagers or more, then I will test and see how stable the population is, and see if they wander off or die or go missing or whatever. And I think that is it. I'm pretty excited about this, and it comes at a good time because my other build is, it's not done, but it's slowing down a little bit now that I've got the gardens and the build and everything done. It's just detail work, so it's less things that I can like really progressively show. So this, I think, will be a nice other project to keep me interested. Other things is that they're talking about, for the server itself, not necessarily resetting the map, but we've been waiting to get multiverse. A lot of the people have been not playing on the server because they keep thinking we're going to have a new map. I don't really know why everybody won't just go out and like build a new base, you know, at -5,000. Oh, and I know I mentioned that I would be showing off my desert village, and I haven't yet. I've got a desert village. It's not actually not that far away from here. Well, it is. That's my cat. I'm at -3,400 here, and it's at -5,500. But I do have a desert village in 1.3 land. No, kitty, not right now. No, sorry, kitty. But yeah, I mean, it's not that far away. It's only -5,000 away. So they're talking like, oh, I don't want to go -15,000 out. Well, you don't have to. It's only 5,000. It's not that far. You could easily build a new base out there and start a new world there if you wanted to have the new 1.3 terrain generation. But they're talking about starting a new map, and it's drama, and they've been voting on polls and all sorts of stuff. And what they really wanted to do was create a multiverse, and that would like allow a portal to link the 2 worlds together, which meant that we could keep our world and they could have a new world. But unfortunately, with the 1.3 updates, they haven't been able to fix all the bugs, and so it's still not working, I guess. Or I don't really know why, but for whatever reason, it hasn't happened, and people are getting impatient. I broke my boat. Poop! Oh well. So they're talking about that, and that's kind of making me annoyed because obviously I have a Let's Play on this server and don't want to lose all that. And I mean, you kind of get into like the mentality of, well, if they're going to reset the map, or I'm not going to be able to play on my world, why do I want to build anything, or why am I going to do anything? And I don't like that mentality. I really don't. I'm going to keep going like it's going to last forever, and just hope that they don't screw us over, or if they do, they wait until multiverse works so that we can all enjoy the things that we want to enjoy, and I can play in this world or start in the new world, and they can do whatever they want as well. Anyway, I know this was like a kind of weird episode because I didn't really do anything other than like tour, and I'm sure that there's something that I'm forgetting to mention or talk about. Last episode I did mention that we are having a server contest to get somebody new on the server. I am not having it. Fraser K is having it. He's a guy on the server. So if you're interested in trying to get on this server, make sure you watch my last video, or at least check the description of it so that you can get the link to Fraser's video for that contest. It runs until September 15th, so it's not a very long contest. So if you're interested, you gotta get on it and get building. It's not a super difficult contest though, so lots of potential there, and my cat is really, really begging me to pet her right now, so I better go. I will see you next time, and maybe eventually I will get around to showing you my desert village Someday. Anyway, my name is Vaughn Ryder. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time.